My name is Ronnie, they, them. I'm an anti-Zionist Ashkenazi Jew. I'm here to be with you today because the dominant culture has stripped many of us of our ancestral grief practices through colonization and genocide and imperialism and white supremacy and Zionism. The powers that be know that when we actually have the time and space to feel our heartbreak and our rage is when we most feel our humanity. We most feel our interconnectedness with all beings on planet Earth. So it's a very powerful thing that we are here together. I want to take the time to share some of my ancient Jewish ritual with you today. And I want to preface by saying that since the Zionist project began, countless Palestinian martyrs have died without their ancestral rituals performed for them, which their loved ones should have been able to provide. And I want to ask all of our pre-colonial ancestors, our healed ancestors, to be with us now as we hold this space together for our collective grief. And I want to ask our healed ancestors to do what they can to protect our martyrs and our friends like Aaron Bushnell as they transition to the next world. The ancestral grief ritual I want to share tonight is called Kaddish Yatom, or Mourner's Kaddish, which is an Aramaic prayer that dates back at least to the 13th century, probably earlier. The word Kaddish means sanctification, and this prayer is actually not a prayer of mourning, but it's a prayer of sanctifying and celebrating life and the spirit, the great spirit that moves through all things, which some people call God or the universe. And this is also a prayer that calls for peace for the entire world. May these words bless all our martyrs, friends, and comrades who've died resisting Israel's genocide of the Palestinian people, and may this prayer honor the courageous and loving lives that they all lived beyond. And I invite you to place your hand on your chest over your heart if you wish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'almad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon u'vyomechon uv'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman karif v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alamo al me'al maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei d'kudesha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amir al me'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yishmael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. I just want to share one last piece about the word Israel. The word Yisrael in Hebrew means they who wrestled with God. It comes from the story in the Torah of when Jacob wrestled an angel. He wrestled with God and he was renamed Yisrael. It is about how we wrestle with being, we wrestle with God, we wrestle with meaning. And I hate that a colonial state has taken on the name Israel. It has taken on the name which is supposed to be for the Jewish people and our sacred holy struggle, which is not unlike the word jihad, which is holy struggle, internal struggle in Islam. So when the word Israel is mentioned in this prayer, it refers to people, we the people, not to the state of Israel. I just want to make that very clear, how colonialism and Zionism strip us of sacredness. They strip away meaning and significance and holiness. So I want to reclaim that right now in this circle and reclaim the sanctity of all life for all people and all beings on this planet. May we have spaces to grieve and spaces to reclaim our ancestral technologies and our ancestral practices. Every single one of us stands on the shoulders of giants who knew what it meant to live a good life. People who lived before trauma, before colonization, before the loss of soul that we have all experienced by having to survive this fucked up world. May we all remember what it feels like to be connected to those ancestors for many generations to come.